Body, it's Tuesday. NBA action slate coming your way. We got 5 games after a very successful Monday in both the NBA and NFL streets. Overall, we were 13-3 on our picks for a net win of a little over $500. So let's see if we can keep it, start a streak 2 days in a row. So without further ado, seems to be, let's get it started. First night of the game, 76ers Washington. You've got Joel Embiid on a minutes restriction. I'm staying away from him. But where I am going is Alexander Sarr from the Washington Wizards. He's been performing really well. I'm looking at his points, rebounds, and assists. 23.5. I'm taking the over. Same game, another rookie, VJ Edgecombe. He's been stepping up and playing great all season, including the preseason. I'm in on his points, rebounds, and assist line. I'm not worried about him too much on the back-to-back. Emerging player, lots of energy, no worries. Lock this in. I've got them as single bets, but I also sprinkled the 2 as a parlay, which is pretty cool. I enjoy that. Let's move on to another game. You got Miami and Charlotte. Big difference from last year, right? Miami and Charlotte. You've got the Miami Heat pace of play so far this year. If I told you it was second in the league, you'd look at me like I was stealing your Thanksgiving dinner, but it is. They're second and the Hornets are 7th. So we're going to be running. We're going to be running tonight with Melo Ball at the point. On the other side, I'm looking at Jaime Vasquez Yaquez Jr. I love the way this guy plays basketball. I loved him last year. If he gets minutes, I'd be okay with his assist prop. But I'm in the PRA streets tonight. 22.5 points, rebounds, and assists. That's where I'm going with this. And my second play from this game, we've got a line on Miles because skip that. We don't want any of that Planet Fitness nonsense. Not unless you're sponsoring the big money machine, and you're not. So, the big no. Melo Ball. You know what? Melo Ball's in for a triple-double tonight. That's what I'm looking at. I'm going to sprinkle on Melo Ball's triple-double tonight because it's time. Points are never an issue, right? His points are never an issue, right? They're playing an up pace. You've got Bridges, who's hurt. It's gonna be all Melo Ball tonight. Let's lock it up for plus 1,000. Do a little sprinkle on Melo Ball. I mean, I'm not telling you to bet the farm, but get in there and bet a little bit. Can't be mad at that. We are going to be light, I think, on the picks tonight. I think we're going to stick with those 4 after a really successful day yesterday. Let's lock those in. There's some other good looks, I'll make you kind of, Dort, he hasn't been playing great. Got a lot of guys hurt. Murray, Clifford, Joe, Williams, Holmgren. Who else are they going to? Caruso. Is he back off of concussion protocol? So, take a look at Louis Dort for his 3-pointers. He was a good 3-point shooter last year. He hasn't hit his number yet, but I expect him to take a lot more shots tonight with as many people that are out. Watch his rebound line. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Lou Dort play well tonight. If Isaiah Hartenstein can stay out of foul trouble tonight, he's another one you want to take a look at. His rebound line, 10 plus. Never a bad look. Guy plays hard. And the third look out of that game, DeMar DeRozan. Um, you know, I think they're underestimating DeMar. He plays a good little 15 to 18 foot jump shots. DeMar could be easily in line to eclipse 17 and a half points tonight. That seems kind of low for me. I know it's a slower paced game. Taking a look at his rebounds, his assists, his PRA's 25 and a half. I think we'll go with points, 17 and a half. DeMar DeRozan, over 17 and a half points for tonight. And those, my friends, are your picks for your NBA slate tonight. You have yourself a wonderful evening. Bless up. This is Big Money. Peace out.